Hey everybody, how's it going? In today's video, let's check out the exclusive series the Automobili Pininfarina Battista Edizione Nino Farina is featured in. Boy, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Alright, so of course, as per usual, you do have to fully upgrade this car to access the exclusive series. And the cost of upgrading this car fully is some 1361 gold under normal circumstances. But currently, as I am making this video, there's a 40% upgrade discount. So that brings down the cost down to 717 gold. So if you won this car through the limited series, that is 437 more gold with the 40% discount to max out this car. Otherwise, you'll be spending 895 more gold to max out this car in addition to the limited series upgrade. Right. Or in other words, compared to, let's say, the bonus series, the pure performance this car's featured in, if you want to complete that series, obviously you have to bring up PR up to 98.2. So once you have that, in order to max out this car, you'll be spending additional 315 gold with a discount or 525 gold without discount. So it's a good opportunity to take advantage of that 40% discount, I would say. Anyway, let's see what we got in this series, right? Automobili Pininfarina Battista Edizione Nino Farina. I know, not Italian. Speed across the track in the lap-up luxury. All right. Beautiful car. All right, so it is going to be a 20-tier series with 3 time trials and some 51 trophy events. So total 54 events, right? And the total rewards include 120 gold and 250,000 racing dollars. So the first 25% completion to win that 10 gold and 25,000 racing dollars, you would need to complete 14 events. 50% completion for 25 gold and 45,000 racing dollars, you would have to complete 27 events. And the 75% completion rewards that include 35 gold and 75,000 racing dollars, you would need to complete 41 events. And the 100% completion, which generally has the highest payout, as you can see here, 50 gold and 105,000 racing dollars. Well, you have to complete the entire series. Right. So, here, let's check out the time trials first, right? So first one, you find it in tier 5, is going to be at Melbourne. And holy cow, 40 seconds around a lap at Melbourne. Yeah, that'll get you in top rank for sure. And then second time trial, you find it in tier 10. It's going to be at Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix Circuit. Minute 23 is what the top racers are recording right now. And then third one, the last one of the time trials at tier 15, is going to be a Nürburgring Sprint Circuit. And these guys are wrapping it up under a minute, 56 seconds, 57 seconds. That is very fast. All right, so now let's talk about some variety events, because we don't have any drag races, by the way, in this exclusive series, which is something that I welcome very much, not having drag races, because although I guess I wouldn't have minded maybe one, but that's fine. You know, I'll take 0. But we do have 6 autocrosses, like shorter events, less than a lap event. We got 6 autocrosses and 5 speed snaps. So that's like 11 races that you can do without, I mean, those are all very short events, right? So you can get that 25% completion reward pretty quickly. Because you do that and then do the time trial, you just need to post a time by staying on circuit. Then that is 14 events, right? That means you're done with the 25%. So not bad. So anyway, speaking of those events, let's check out where you can find them. So Autocross, there are 6 of them. So first one, you find it in Tier 2. This one at Catalunya National. And next one, you find it in Tier 4 at Laguna Seca. Third instance, you find it in Tier 8, taking place at Mount Panorama. Fourth one at Tier 11 at Hockenheim Grand Prix. And second to last, fifth, Autocross, you find it in Tier 14 at Spa. And then the last one, you find it in Tier 19 at Short On-Road Circuit of Porsche Test Track. Right, and let's check out the other short event, the Speed Snap. There are 5 of them, as I said. First one, you can find it in Tier 3 at Lime Rock Park Road Course. Next one, you find it in Tier 7 at Hockenheim National. And the third one, you find it in Tier 12 at Melbourne. And the fourth, you'll find it in Tier 16 at Laguna Seca. And the final one, you find it in Tier 18 at Suzuka East. All right, and then single lap races, meaning we got Hunter, head-to-head, and speed records, right? So we got 5 head-to-heads, 4 Hunter, and 4 speed records. So let's check out where we can find those, starting with head-to-head, which there are 5 of them. So first one, you find it in Tier 4 at Monza Road Course. And the second one, you find it in Tier 7 at Nürburgring Sprint Circuit. And the third one is going to be in Tier 9 at Melbourne, as you can see here. And then the fourth one in Tier 17 at Circuit of the Americas National Circuit. And the last one in final tier, Tier 20 at Lime Rock Park South Circuit. Right. And Hunter, there are 4 of those, as I said. First one in Tier 3, taking place at Short On-Road Circuit of Porsche Test Track. And the second one in Tier 6 at Dubai International Circuit. And the third one in Tier 11 at Hockenheim Grand Prix. And the last one in Tier 19 at Hockenheim National. And finally, speed record, the last of the single lap event, right? So there are 4 of those. And first one, you find it in Tier 1, taking place at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix. Next one in Tier 9 at Suzuka Grand Prix. And the third instance, you find it in Tier 13 at Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix Circuit. And the last one in Tier 17 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. All right. And then we got elimination and endurance left, right? So let's check out endurance or elimination first, because they are timed events, right? Endurance is something that's, depending on your opponents, you can go forever, or you might not have to run very far at all, right? So let's start with the elimination. There are 5 eliminations, and the first one, we start with that. And the Tier 1, taking place at Long On-Road Circuit of Porsche Test Track. And the second instance of elimination, you find it in Tier 8 at Dubai Grand Prix. And the third instance, you find it in Tier 12 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course. And the fourth one, you find it in Tier 14, this one at Catalunya National. And the final instance of elimination, you find it in Tier 18 at Daytona Motorcycle Course. And the 5 endurances, right? So first one, you find it in Tier 2 at Spa. And the next one, you find it in Tier 6 at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix. third one, find it in Tier 13 at Laguna Seca. And the fourth one, Tier 16 at Mount Panorama. And the last, but certainly not the least, and the final tier, Tier 20, taking place at Catalunya Grand Prix. So those are summation of all the variety events, essentially non-cup events. So now let's just run through the cup races real quick. Tier 1 at Laguna Seca, 4 laps. And Tier 2, cup at Suzuka West, 5 laps. All right, so these are all medium length circuits so far with a good number of laps, right? And Tier 3, we got Silverstone National, 6 laps, or Silverstone International, my bad. Similar length though, right? International I think is slightly longer, right? Anyway, Tier 4, we got cup at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix circuit. It's going to be a 5-lap cup at a proper Grand Prix circuit, although still Red Bull Ring a little bit shorter, right? And Tier 6, we got Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course, 5-lap cup. And Tier 7, we got cup at Catalunya National, and it's going to be a 7-lap cup. And Tier 8, we got Daytona Road Course, 5-lap cup. Tier 9, we got Monza Road Course Cup. It's going to be another 5-lap cup. All right. Now, I expect to see some longer races in the second half of this series. Tier 11, we got Dubai International Circuit 6-lap cup. And Tier 12, we got Silverstone Grand Prix Circuit, and it's going to be a 5-lap cup. All right. And Tier 13, we got cup at Long On-Road Circuit of Porsche Test Track, 7 laps. All right, so getting longer. Tier 14, we got Hockenheim Grand Prix, 7-lap cup. All right, so that's a pretty lengthy one. And then Tier 16, now we're talking. We got Mount Panorama. How many laps? It's going to be 6 laps, so that is payout should be pretty decent. All right, and Tier 17, another decent length circuit, Spa, right? And we got 5 laps for that one, so that's got to pay out pretty well as well. And Tier 18, we got Nürburgring Grand Prix Circuit, one of the longer Grand Prix circuits in the game, and it's going to be a 6-lap cup. And speaking of longer Grand Prix circuits, Tier 19, we got Suzuka Grand Prix Circuit, and that's going to be 6-lap cup. And finally, the final tier, Tier 20, we got Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix Circuit Cup, and that's going to be another 6-lap cup. So we got some, decent length races featured in this exclusive series. So there you go. That'll do it for this video. Thanks for sticking around till the end. Hopefully you found some useful information. And that'll do it for this one. See you guys in the next one. Take care.